Hello, everybody. I'm Zenith. Welcome back to Zen Streams, where I stream one of the various different video games in my collection that you can just barely make out on the shelves behind me. Today we're continuing with Kingdom Hearts 2 as we move into Timeless River, one of the best worlds in the game. So without further ado, let us begin and have some fun. Alright. Of course, I want to start playing Kingdom Hearts 2. Let us enter the world of Disney, where the Disney magic begins. I'm in very high spirits today. I had a very, very good day. TDI kicked in, bills are being paid. I started off today going out and I went shopping for bras, so now I actually, don't have nipples poking through my clothes, which is a good thing. And then I went out to a wonderful, wonderful breakfast, had a wonderful lunch, and I'm coughing because of my cat hair. But yeah, I had a very good morning. I had a very relaxing time, played Final Fantasy XIV, got one of my characters to level 40, so altogether, good job. Alright, so I think what we need to do is go to Hollow Bastion. Yeah, we have to go find Merlin. Sure, Merlin will help. Yep. Alright. Let's go see what Merlin has to say about all this.
Anybody home?
The castle's in danger.
What is all that racket? Oh, I thought. Oh, it's you. It looks like you've learned a bit since the last time I saw you.
Really?
And of course, Donald wastes no time in talking about the giant problem they all have.
Where? Inside the castle?
Yup, and heartless too.
Oh dear.
I like how it doesn't wait for Donald to finish, he just teleports them back there.
Perhaps I'd better just.
But wait a second, doesn't that mean we left the gummy ship over in the other world?
Interesting.
What's happening, Merlin?
This is not good. In fact, I'm afraid it's.
Oh, it's serious? Very serious. Serious indeed.
What's that?
My boy, that is a gateway.
A gateway to a special world.
Someone in
It
that
is a world of time travel, a world of wonder. It is a world of
We knew we could kill
black and white cartoons. God, Timeless River is one of my favorite worlds in the game. It is seriously,
must be stopped, of course.
just the visual design is perfect.
First, somewhere in that world, there should be another door that's identical to this one.
And for all the people who scoff at the time travel nonsense in Dream Drop Distance, well, it happened in Kingdom Hearts 2 to begin with. Like, it started in Kingdom Hearts 2.
With your keyblade.
Got it.
And now one more thing. You're heading into a very special world. While you're there, the nature of that world may tempt you to do something dark.
You must not cause the butterfly effect to happen. If you mess with time, time will mess with you, and you will turn into a horrible movie. We are the one who opened the door. Hey, Retro. You're just in time for us to begin one of the best worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Hey, look! There's the cornerstone of light!
I love how they put the audio through a filter. It's not just the video. It's like everything sounds like an old-timey cartoon picture.
Deja vu?
Really? Have you been here before?
Hey, you! Seen any bad guys?
Have you
around
seen any
here?
bad guys around here? Well, Pete, you're the villain. You technically are the bad guy.
Nah, I don't have time to waste on punks like you, so I guess I'll go easy on ya.
Well, there's our villain.
Sora, I don't think it's gonna be that simple. Just, you never just walk into a world and say, hey, there's the villain, let's destroy it. I mean, I kind of wish they did that in Chain of Memories, but yeah, we went over how much that game sucked. We did. Those were dark times, my friends. Dark times indeed. I'll hold off on that for now. We'll have time to synthesize much stuff later on. Okay, so we get our treasure chests. Now let's go over to Pete. Over at the pier. And let's punish him. Alright, we can't get that puzzle piece because we don't have the high jump yet. But we can get this one. And then there's a chest here. There we go. Sora, Donald, Goofy, Pete, Clarabelle Cow, Clara Cluck. I've actually seen the original Disney shorts that featured these characters. They're so much fun. The old-timey animation brings back all those memories. Of course, we added stuff in that world, and story in that world, and puzzle pieces. Oh, this is a new one, okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's all the puzzles. But, yeah, some of them are a little bit crazy. Yeah, the Disney treasures are, like, pretty fun because, like, just the animation style. Like, if you've ever played Cuphead or seen Cuphead in action, like, that's basically what it is. It's really good.
More than one.
And of course, they don't perfectly replicate that here, because normally their animation is much more loose and rubbery in the old-timey cartoons, where even the flowers would, like, move. But they did a good job, like, making their eyes and looks much simpler, like they were animated back then. Oh, Pete, you're not putting up much of a fight. I don't know what's happening here, Pete. I think you're losing your touch. Well, that was a little bit easier than the last time we fought you, Pete. I think you might be getting a little bit weak there.
What you bugs beef with me
What's our beef with you? You summoned the Heartless and tried to kill us.
Who are you? You new around here?
Cut the act.
Whoa!
You know, something doesn't seem quite right here. Are you sure you're Pete?
Well, of course I'm Pete. I'm the captain of the steamboat, so stop bothering me, see? So hit the road.
It's almost as if we've entered a strange parallel world.
Gosh, maybe we made a mistake.
I'm starting to think the same thing. Yeah,
Way to go, Sora. Beating up a defenseless person.
Sorry we attacked you like that, Captain Pete.
Oh, yeah? Well, if you're really sorry, then go find my steamboat.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my hickey back.
Ah, welcome to Timeless River. Oh, that would be too easy. Yeah, the game lampshades that. Try to find Steamboat Willie. All right. No doors, but there's a window.
Hey, look! There's the cornerstone of light!
What's going on? Everything's black and white.
I'm having a bit of deja vu here. It must be glitch in the Matrix.
Boo?
Really? Have you been here before?
Double rainbow, what does it mean? I wonder if they want us to go into those windows. All right, let's take care of these darn heartless.
What are they building?
Look out!
Oh, hi Mickey. Long time no see.
He seems kind of different somehow.
Heartless. I knew it.
Where have you been?
You really saved the day.
Could have used your help earlier.
Now, let's get those heartless.
Mickey's job in these games is usually like show up for a few minutes, help you out for a second, and then go away as if he was never even there. I am a stalwart protector, but you didn't do anything, didn't I?
This is it. It's over. Yeah.
Haha. Nice try, but you can't defeat the likes of Sora, Donald, and Goofy, especially when I have dry forms at my disposal. And even my dry forms get an upgrade.
It's over.
Super cartoony dry forms.
How do you like that?
Thanks for the help. I'm gonna go cause some mischief elsewhere. Okay.
Hey, look!
Thanks for doing nothing, Mickey.
You absolute
And with these, we get a glimpse at what actually happened, which is Pete went back in time.
You foolishly thought you could
Yep.
take my place while I was
There is time travel, and nobody calls bullshit on this, but they call bullshit on it later.
No fate for you when our time comes. Useless imbecile.
Maleficent, why do you even keep Pete around?
But
He's failed you so many times, and he's completely useless, and you've said this many times, yet you don't seem to want to get rid of him. I don't understand this. All right.
The town shrunk.
Welcome to the Isle of Lilliput.
Bigger.
Hey,
This
look at the
is
toy cannon.
Gulliver's Travels, only in Mickey Mouse form.
What's he saying? Hey, they're heartless.
All right, let's bash in these Heartless. I'll teach you to come to my town. It may be a bit bigger, or should I say smaller, than when I was last here, but this is my town. And you do not cause trouble here. You can't set these buildings on fire. These were good people. Did you think about the rights of that little girl when you destroyed her house? Did you? Back. There we go. That's 2 down.
Man, that was weird.
Goodbye.
Look, Sora, over there.
Oh, for crying out loud. You didn't have to go and say that. Okay, I might have messed up every now and then.
Pete, you haven't actually done anything worthwhile in this entire series, in this entire franchise. Name one time, one victory that you have ever had. You can't,
But I would...
because you're useless. At least Maleficent got close in the first game. And I find it funny, just by wishing hard enough, he creates a door that can allow him to go back in time. They never explain how that happened. And I like how Sora doesn't even figure it out. They're like, oh, well, something strange is going on, but, like, it's probably not time travel. Yeah, totally, completely not time travel. Oh no, it's a black hole. Why is there a black hole in his house? I should note that the critical version actually makes this easier because instead of Shadow Heartless, there's the small arrow Heartless. So it's actually easier to do in the critical mode, which, yeah, like it's in the Proud mode, when I was playing through, it was pretty much all Shadow Heartless, meaning that they're harder to hit and they take longer. And yeah, we already defeated that. That was fast. And mind you, the critical version is supposed to be harder than the Proud mode. Although, there are several things that make it actually easier than Proud mode. At least until later until like the second run through all the worlds.
Fascinating. This appears to be a portal to the past.
A portal to the past.
Yeah, it was the strangest thing.
Stop gawking. And start thinking of a way we can use it to our advantage.
Okay?
Now, perhaps I could give you one more chance to redeem yourself.
I like how Maleficent doesn't just, like, question it at all. She's just like, whatever. You know, it's time travel. We don't have to question it.
What have we here? Well, if it isn't the cornerstone of life. Now we can take the castle from those fools, but we'll have to proceed with the utmost of care.
Put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, that means you're in the past, guys. If we're in the past, we can change the future. No, bad Donald. You don't want to change the. You don't want to change the past. Changing the past is a bad idea. Instead, we have to go back to the future.
Fire! Come on, he needs our help.
And this part is the worst part because I don't like the hot rods. The hot rods are just like, so annoying to fight. Alright, Valiform, go. Now the key here is that you want to make sure that the little fires don't get close to the building. So the hot rod can hurt you all at once, but as long as the fires don't hit the building, you're good. Although it's a little bit harder when there's multiple flames, but we should be good now. Stop. Put that fire out. The roof is on fire. The roof. Those hot rods just wreck your shit.
Fire! Come on, he needs our help.
I think I might need to just use magic on the hot rods, kind of like the centaurs. Yeah. Blizzard seems to be the best course of action with these things. Alright, that's one. I just need to get this one down and... Revert, heal. Come on. I hate these motherfuckers. There we go. Those hot rods just I hate fighting them. Yes, for Kingdom Hearts 2, what Heartless do we want in this world? Let's have cars. Let's have heartless cars. Sir, I think you need to rethink this idea.
Listen well. On the other side of this portal, they're about to begin construction on that wretched castle. But until then, their treasured cornerstone of light lies unguarded, with all of its power still contained.
The cornerstone of light?
Yes. That cursed sphere is the very thing that prevents us from
You know
entering
what's
the castle.
kind of confusing to me, because in later games, they do somehow get into the castle, but the Cornerstone of Light is not mentioned
And don't
again.
dare to fail me again.
So how did they get into the castle? There's a little bit of plot hole here.
Don't fail her again. Let's see. That's it. I just gotta smash that cornerstone to smithereens.
But first I gotta get my old boat back. Nice to know that he has his evil priorities straight.
It was Pete after all.
Still, something doesn't seem right.
The Pete we met here had kind of an attitude, but he didn't seem like a bad guy.
Now that castle's as good as ours.
That's the Pete we know. Oh no! The cornerstone.
You know, if we had just waited by the Cornerstone of Light, things would have been a little bit better. I figured we probably could have prevented that.
Hey, hold it right there.
No way, small fry. I finally found the pipsqueak what stole my steamboat.
Guys, do you not notice the difference between his clothes? That's a different Pete.
Somebody who looks like me.
And Sora's so confused. Then again, Sora also... It's canon that Sora can't count, and he doesn't know how to use a computer. So, yeah, he's not the brightest boy around. Alrighty. Let us away after Pete. Oh, I know, this isn't Timeless River. This is the adventures of Pete and Pete.
Your future's on the line, Valley. So back off and give me the boat.
Okay, shouldn't you have, hurt yourself by punching yourself in the past? Like, if you punch yourself in the stomach in the past, shouldn't it hurt him in the now? That doesn't make sense. You've created a time paradox. I like how he creates his own ammunition for us to stop him. It's just like, I could sail my boat and get away, but you know what? That's not sportsmanlike conduct. I want to give you a fighting chance. You created a Sora paradox. Sora, Sora, Sora. Oh wow, first try. I didn't even have to get back on the boat. You'll pay for this, Gadget.
Donald, we'll come back for it later.
Pete's heading for the doorway.
It's okay, let's leave this unguarded cornerstone here again, where an evil person could just, you know, come and steal it again. That's totally okay. And it's time for the boss fight. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself. Why are you hitting yourself?
Too wet behind the ears.
Then try us.
This is just surreal.
What's that?
Two time-traveling Petes fighting against each other. Damn it, Pete. There we go. Time to kick your ass. And we have a scene change. Pete, I don't think changing the territory is going to help you. Now you're getting in our way, Pete. Like, what are you doing? Pete, stay out of the battle. Alright, time for Valor. Alright, more changing scenery, okay. Still not gonna help you very much, but I'll bite. And final area. Alright. Oh, you just got owned.
It serves you right.
It serves you right, me. I just have this ability to summon the door now. Just like that.
Would somebody tell me what's been going on?
Who is that
here?
creep anyways? It was you. How do you not recognize yourself?
No, that creep was you from the future. Sora, that's a secret.
Secret? What kind of secret? Oh, never
You know,
mind.
if they told him that he was gonna be a jerk in the future, they probably could have prevented a lot of the stuff in, you know, future games.
And to show you my appreciation, I'll let you pilot my steamboat. Best little craft on the river. My deckhand Mickey's late anyway.
And hello, Steamboat Willie. Do 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 do. And we get the monochrome keyblade, which is, I really love that keyblade.
Well, I'll bet you the castle's safe now.
Guess we should head back. Donald.
Donald, we're going back through that door whether you like it or not. And thus, the day was saved thanks to the Powerpuff Girls. I mean, Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
The thorns have disappeared.
By George, the lads have accomplished their mission.
Hooray! Let's have an acorn feast to celebrate.
I like how the door just, like, shakes as they're going through it.
Welcome back.
It's not a very sturdy door, is it?
With your bravery, the castle is safe and protected again. Thank you so much for all you've done. Good work, you guys.
Now, boys, I hope you didn't do anything reckless while you were there.
Oh, there's Daisy. I was wondering where you were.
Who? Daisy is Donald's very special sweetheart.
She's almost as mad almost as angry as Donald is.
Donald, you forgot about our date.
You forgot about our date again. We were on a mission. Did you not get the note from the king? Wait, you know it's an important mission, yet that doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, you had a date, but they're on a mission, so you knew that. So why are you mad?
Donald?
Just be a minute. Going somewhere? I trust that. Donald!
I don't think this is a very healthy relationship for either of them. Gonna send you up to the keyhole in the sky. It's where we're gonna go when we die.
How much longer? Well... I'll be back soon, Daisy.
Don't you worry, Queen.
Why, hello there, Ari.
Return.
Goddamn discourse fucking pinging.
I will. See ya.
No, you're making noise.
Think wisely.
Oh, well, I was adjusting my mic, so yeah, I don't know.
Silly Ari. Tricks are for
Shut-
kids.
Shut up, don't judge me.
I was made to love you and to judge you. That's my job.
Don't judge me, I was sick the other day.
Are you sick now?
No.
Then I can judge you.
No fair, you're mean.
I'm the mean one. I'm the mean one. Alright, so we can go to Finny Fun or Johnny Depp in the Caribbean.
I don't know, I haven't played that shit fucking game that you like so much.
My computer's overheating. Goddamn. Computer, for once, stop this.
Well, I can only stay for about an hour because I have to edit the Agretzko video and I'm waiting for some more footage to download, then I gotta render it. Discord is definitely slowing down the process and it's gonna take like about an hour, so I don't know.
Alright, let us try Pirates of the Caribbean.
So what made you switch from KH3 to KH2 to KH3, I mean?
What do you mean?
Cause did you beat KH2 on stream already, or?
This is Kingdom Hearts 2.
I thought it says Kingdom Hearts 3 on the stream.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. When I looked, it said Kingdom Hearts 3.
Did I put the wrong game on here?
I think you might have. Let me check again, because I could be the one that's wrong. I've been staring at a fucking tablet all day.
Bear with me here, guys. Hey, Chiaki.
Okay, yeah, it says Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm sorry, I'm wrong.
God damn it, Ari. Wrong game on
I'm
here.
sorry!
Damn it, Ari.
What did I do?
What didn't you do? Everyone say hi to Chiaki. Hi, Chiaki.
Hi, Chiaki. I'm not watching the stream right now. I'm sorry.
This is all your fault.
What was my fault? I did nothing wrong. All I did was cook a little, and I ate something, and I did dishes, and I waited for my footage to render. So now here I am trying to figure out what fucking music to use for the Agresco video, because heavy metal seems too distracting, but I can't go on my usual bullshit with my fucking jazz and future funk, so yeah, I'm lost.
And then you were mean to me.
How wasn't that mean?
Really? Hey, kitty.
Wasn't that mean?
Hmm.
Come on, let's go to Canada together.
You were also cryptic and weird.
No, I was okay. So earlier, I meant that as a joke because I was gonna send it to Diamond just to make her jelly, but it didn't work. That kind of fell through. But earlier, I was talking to Diamond, and because I told her, hey, I got my passport, let's go to fucking Canada and fucking go to cafes and eat like poutine and just travel and have fun for a weekend because I want to hang out with her on my birthday because, you know, I don't care about my birthday and you and I aren't going to Canada for Con Bravo anymore, but I still want to hang out with my best friend.
I'm still planning to. I would like to go to Con Bravo if at all possible.
Yeah, but you're not working until June.
I'm getting TDI.
Bravo, like, yeah, that's true, but it's like, I honestly much rather you save your money. I'm sorry.
And Kitty, are you set?
I mean, I don't know. That's like something that it's gonna have to be seen in the future, but you're also gonna have to plan ahead on that.
I don't. Yeah, let's play it by ear. Right now, we'll see how things go.
Right now, all I know is that for my birthday, I just want to hang out with my best friend and go to Canada and have some fun in a foreign country because I am from Detroit. I am literally right next door to those motherfuckers. I am right next door to the land of Tim Hortons and fucking bacon and maple syrup. So yeah, I am ready to fucking go. I am going to be so fucking extra with my folks and be like, all right, bye, going to Canada. Y'all can't follow me. Fuck y'all, bye.
I just wish I was there to like hang with you because I miss you.
If you were to come up here, I'm just gonna run you all around the fucking state with my camera during the summer because that's all I want to fucking do.
Because I love you and I want to hug you. And I want to show off my new sports bras to you.
You already fucking did.
Why do you keep saying encoding overloaded? I think my computer is...
Let me check the stream quality. I gotta wait for an ad to go by though. But no, I was Ooh, Yuri Voice is streaming right now. Ooh, he's streaming with Alphonse. I gotta watch that later. But no, I was just joking around. I was trying to joke around with Diamond because she was like, oh, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, blah, blah, blah. She's like, what the fuck is poutine? And I show her a video. She's like, yeah, no, that's not for me. And I'm like, why? Why you do this? Why must you hate food? God damn it, Diamond. So I don't know. I was just messing with her by getting on her case.
Yeah, I think my computer is overheating because I did a render before I started the stream.
The stream is fine on my end.
Yeah, but it keeps saying, oh, computer is overheating.
I swear to God, when we move in together and I have enough money, I am buying you a new motherfucking computer.
I definitely need a new computer.
Well, I'm getting you one because I wasn't stupid enough to go to college and get a fucking credit card. So fuck you, I don't have debt and I'm buying you a fucking computer.
I think I might just end the stream early because it keeps saying...
It's fine.
Yeah, but on my end it says encoding overloaded. Consider turning something off, and I can't. And now, it just keeps popping up.
Enigma, to answer your question, I like both. I am not in the camp of taking away the glasses from the glasses kun, but when it comes to sexy times, either or could work because there's always a chance you can fuck the glasses off.
What's going on, Nick?
Alright. But then, what about Link, especially with his Gerudo outfits?
I know! When you said Link, I was totally like, this motherfucker's talking about the Gerudo outfit, isn't he? I wanted in the Gerudo outfit so bad, but at the same time, you said no to Evil Shadow Joker, so I'm just kind of sitting here like, fuck.
Yeah, well, the blood in the eyes is a bit of a turn off. No,
it's like, that's the non-spoiler look, though. The spoiler look doesn't, that's like, alright, this picture I sent isn't even Evil Shadow Joker. It is literally like one of the first cutscenes where he gets his persona.
He takes off the mask, he rips off the mask or something?
Yeah, like this, everybody fucking bleeds their fucking eyes out when they rip the fucking mask. That it is like the closest thing that you can get to Shadow Joker, though.
I need to get this game. Damn it, I will do anything to get Persona 5 on Switch.
Look,
anything.
If fucking Crash Remaster can come to fucking Switch, this motherfucking game can too. It's fucking single player.
If Halo, the Halo Master Chief Collection can come to Switch, then anything can.
Halo isn't coming to Switch. It's coming to PC.
No, it's coming to Switch.
No, it's coming to PC.
I recently saw a screenshot comparing one of the characters from the old games to the new games, and goddamn motherfucking technology.
No, right now, no. Then Halo's coming to Steam, not Switch yet. There's no confirmation of
Switch.
Yeah, yet. But of course, there's all this talk about xCloud and all this streaming stuff. Xbox Live is now on iPhone and Android, so I'm not ruling out that Halo could come out to Switch. It just hasn't come out yet. That would definitely be intriguing.
Nowadays, the Switch is so fucking popular and goddamn profitable. Any fucking thing can come to Switch. Any fucking body releases a game, and there is going to 110% be a fucking Switch port unless you're goddamn Sony.
Yeah, and of course the Switch port will always sell more. That isn't even me being a fanboy. That's actually what's happening.
True. I bought fucking Stardew Valley on the Switch, and I have poured in like almost double not almost double, because on PC I have, last time I checked on PC for Stardew Valley before I bought the Switch version, I was 70 hours in. Now I'm like, 120?
What's the Stardew Valley? I don't know what that is.
When are we going to stream Stardew Valley again?
I don't know, when you stop being mean.
Bitches, when was I nice?
So never.
Exactly.
Yeah.
God damn it. Alright, well that's canceled. No more Stardew Valley streams, kids. Fuck y'all.
No,
I'm sorry, my fault.
It's probably gonna be on Tuesday.
Yeah, because we missed the last one because you were really fucking pissed at me.
Let's leave it at that.
My fault.
I'm not gonna be your goddamn therapist this time. I'm not gonna be Dr. Phil again.
You weren't even my therapist. I only had like 2 people to talk to that I knew was awake. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you both.
Ari.
I need to start streaming RE2, but I can't right now because I gotta take my parents down to a barbecue. I'm their designated fucking driver.
But there's only one Ari.
God damn it, that joke is not fucking funny. Fuck y'all.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the rest of the joke.
There's more than one Ari?
If there was more than one Ari, I would have the other one.
No, I'd have both.
What if she ain't straight though?
Yeah. Who says I am?
Sorry, buddy, but lesbians.
I'm just saying, like, what if she ain't straight or bi though? What you gonna do then?
What you gonna do,
Yeah.
brother, when Ari Mania goes wild on
No,
you?
no.
Yeah.
Fuck
He's getting a
Hogan.
fucking movie.
Yep.
Fuck him. Okay, are they gonna show him, complete utterly destroying any chance of a wrestling union?
No, actually, fucking okay. Hulk Hogan is unfortunately overseeing the fucking project, and we all know that's a recipe for goddamn disaster when
He
it
is
comes to
a
biopic.
He is He is a selfish bastard.
Look,
He is
forever, as long as I live, if there's ever going to be a biopic where the guy is actually overseeing his own story, I'm just going to point to fucking Bohemian Rhapsody, because Freddie Mercury was like, hey, I'm on my deathbed, whatever you do, don't make me boring. And then Queen was like, okay, then Bohemian fucking Rhapsody is being in production, and Queen is overseeing the fucking product, and guess what they fucking did to him?
Made him boring.
God damn it! God
Do you know
fucking
what?
damn it!
Do you know what? I can't wait until they announce the David Bowie biopic.
Oh my god.
Because
I know
you
nothing
know
about
they're
David
gonna do
Bowie.
Because they're releasing an Elvis Elton
Oh,
John
wait.
biopic.
I actually have to go because my mom is calling me. Give me a minute.
All right. And
Yeah, because they're announcing.
Chiaki is falling asleep on my lap. Oh, he's so nice as a kitty. I mean,
I'm starting to think maybe I should be streaming the same time you're streaming, so we can actually use each other's voice chat at the same time, a simulcast kind of thing.
simulstream.
Yeah.
Um,
Like you do Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm doing Resident Evil 2, so you're just playing around fighting the darkness, and I'm like, oh fuck, no, Mr. X again, no!
let's face it, X gonna give it to you.
Oh god, that is the... Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the RE2 mods, they should allow
the
RE2
Thomas the
mods.
Tank Engine mod
Yeah,
is great.
but Capcom should allow RE2 mods on consoles, like they do with Bethesda's games, because goddamn, these are bloody amazing.
I'm just glad that my computer stopped overheating, because I haven't dropped any frames, but it kept saying encoding overloaded, and it's just like, oh hey, yeah, I know I rendered something before this, but can you calm down? No? Okay.
Yeah, my computer almost blew up last week because I was trying to run a Switch emulator.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just went, the memory just, I think it just almost overloaded the RAM, like it just went to blue screen, and I never get blue. Ever.
I usually don't have problem with streams, it's just overheated. But then again, I was doing the RE Chain of Memories render, and it wasn't that bad, so I'm just like, okay, just finished the render, let me give it a bit to set up, and it's been running fine. It just, my computer likes to chug. As soon as I pay off some bills, I'm getting a new computer.
Yeah, well, I want to spend a new computer, but I want to get like a really nice one, like a lot of RAM, really powerful.
I was talking with Max the other day, and he was looking at like the stuff that I need. It would only be like $1,500, I think.
What are we talking about? Computers?
Yep.
Yeah, well, but we're talking about earlier about how they're releasing an Elton John biopic this year, so you just know they're going to be doing all these biopics now because Bohemian Rhapsody was really successful. I mean, yeah, it wasn't that good. Yeah. So they're gonna do. So they gotta do David Bowie. They gotta do David Bowie. They gotta do Prince. They might have to do. Oh man.
So far, the only good biopic that I've seen
Kitty,
with
you're
a musical
falling.
artist was
You're
Straight Outta
falling.
Compton, and that surprisingly became my favorite fucking movie from.
I need to see
2016.
that. I need to see
It
that.
is so fucking good.
They need to do They need to do a Tupac Biggie joint biopic.
No, they did a fucking Tupac biopic, and it was shitty, and I hated it.
Bye, Kitty.
Well,
Like, okay, let me tell you.
They need to do one about him and Biggie at the same time because those two careers are
They
just
already
so.
fucked up the last one.
Ari, you
Wait, oh,
hate
wait,
everything.
I don't hate
Wait, did they-
everything.
Every movie that you're just like, oh no, they messed it up. They messed.
No, it was.
Did-
I
Hang
swear
on,
to God.
hang
I
on,
swear
hang on,
to
hang
God.
on, hang on,
Okay.
hang on.
What?
Somebody let other people talk.
Yeah. I forgot what I was trying to believe what I was saying. God damn it!
Look, here's what
I was gonna ask
say.
if they done Biggie Smalls video.
I honestly cannot tell you because I swear to God. Okay, I went to go see All Eyes on Me because I loved Straight Outta Compton so much. That was such a big unexpected surprise for me. I know nothing about NWA. I know nothing about Tupac. I took my dad to go see Straight Outta Compton for his birthday because that came out during like closer to his birthday, and my dad and our birthdays are literally 3 days apart. I shit you not. Yeah. But I took him to go see Straight Outta Compton. He had a blast. I had a blast. There was like scenes in the movie that he backed up and said, oh yeah, that actually happened. There was even a scene that took place in Detroit, and that was probably his favorite scene in the movie because he was fucking there the night that scene happened. He was there. And I found it's so funny because this scene is literally people throwing trash at cops. And I'm like, Dad, you threw trash at cops and then you became a cop. What the fuck? So you
either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
I love that so much. I found that out and I was just dumbfounded when he told me that shit. But
Tupac actually died on my birthday, September 13th. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Are you saying you're reincarnated Tupac?
Fuck
no. Oh no! He didn't die on the year I was born. He died in like 1995. I'm 88.
Oh well then. But
yeah, but still.
I'm still gonna call you White Tupac from now on.
Oh God, fucking damn it,
Oh God, no! I am not at all. I am not gangster at all. Look at me. I'm white bread as it is.
Okay.
Like,
finish the story.
I try and do Eminem's Rap God. All I end up is doing is sound like Steve Carell. All I end up doing is sound like Steve Carell in Bruce Almighty.
Dude, I'm fucking black, and even though I can't fucking do Rap God, I can't rap worth anything. Shit, fuck me.
Okay, just to be fair.
Ari, we're in public, I can't.
Being black doesn't just automatically assume you can rap at Mach
I know.
10.
Well,
here I am, fucking reinforcing stereotypes.
But here's the thing, rap back then was different. Like, old school rap was all about flow and
fight the power. It was fight the power and all that shit.
Like, if you listen to Biggie Smalls, he had a slow beat with meaningful lyrics and a like. Just listen to Hypnotize. Like, that flow will get you going.
Yeah, it's like part of the reason why I'm just like so sick of rap nowadays. It's because you got fucking assholes out here like Juice WRLD who doesn't know shit, and then you listen to shit from back in the day that my dad grew up listening to. That shit actually had fucking meaning. That shit was actually art. Nowadays it feels like rap is just a gang and everybody's like, oh, I escaped from the hood. Bitch, you weren't even from the fucking hood.
I am the hood.
Shut the fuck. But no, let me tell you about how fucking shitty the Tupac doc was. Because it's called All Eyes on Me. And I went to go see it because I love Straight Outta Compton so much that I was like, okay, hopefully this one will be good. Because I know nothing about Tupac, never listened to any of his songs, but my dad and I went out to go see it with his then girlfriend, now fiance. And I was like so prepared for another Straight Outta Compton. I was so bored and so pissed off at that movie, I walked out of the theater. It was painfully bad. It was so boring. It was horribly edited. There's just so much jumping through times. The drama was unnecessary because, God, how do I describe this? They barely showed any of his music. His music was like a goddamn clip show. They didn't even get across any of his relationships, his rivalries. They have just the I guess every fucking biopic is supposed to have a scene, a drama scene against the label. Barely fucking touched upon that. It was so sloppy, so poorly made. I was so pissed off because it was like, oh, that was not a good fucking movie. I barely remember it. All I can remember was how fucking shitty it was, how fucking sloppy it was, how thrown together it was. And like, the guy who played Tupac was the only good thing about the movie because I swear to fucking God, they cloned motherfucking Tupac for this fucking movie. No, it was not. Like, as soon as I came back home, I immediately put in Straight Outta Compton, because fuck me, I needed some goddamn eye bleach. In case you can't tell, I fucking hated that movie. Don't fucking watch it.
Ari being angry at a movie? This is a
That's
new
unheard of!
This is a new development.
Ooh, Nani the fuck? Me pissed off at a fucking movie?
I love you, Ari, but you get angry at a lot of things, so I have to take your opinion with a huge grain of salt.
I get pissed off one day and then I immediately forget about it the next day. Like, I literally gave up Twitter on weekends. That's one of the reasons why I'm not going on Twitter on fucking weekends, because fuck me. There's so much shit
Ari,
on
stop
my
saying
timeline.
fuck you, because I'm getting ideas, okay? We're on the air.
Fuck me, fuck us all, let's fuck.
Not on the air. We had to talk about.
I will literally get us banned from fucking Twitch right the fuck now.
No, you won't, Ari.
I'll try.
I swear, Ari.
Okay, what did I just come back into?
Ari wants to get me banned from Twitch.
Well, that's simple. All you need to do is just show your bum on TV and say it's your boobs.
Or show my boobs. Like, I mean, you can actually tell that I have boobs now.
Really? Well, that's you got that new bra. Yeah.
Yes, I went bra shopping, so I actually.
Jewel, why?
Yeah.
Because it's so comfy.
Okay.
One, it makes me look like a woman because my boobs aren't big enough for you to actually see them. Two, I don't need my nipples poking through my clothes at work. Thank you.
Women are fucking
Says
weird,
you.
man.
Says you.
Women are fucking weird. I'll never fucking understand you.
You are a woman.
I'm still waiting on the test results.
All you fucking girly girls and shit, I just,
Are you trying to tell me something? Are you trans too?
Fuck no. I ain't going through that shit.
Ooh.
No, I am comfortable with my own body. I am just not feminine.
Ari, isn't bra shopping like hell? Isn't that what
It's like fucking hell. I hate it. That's why I ordered my shit online. I don't even have fucking titties.
I had to.
Hang on. Isn't finding a bra that actually fits and completes both breasts like finding a holy grail?
I don't know. All I know is that shit is annoying and uncomfortable, and I hate it, and I don't fucking understand fucking chicks at all.
Let me put you through the experience this morning, because I actually had fun. But the bra section at Kohl's is huge, and there's so many different kinds. We were just looking for bras without underwire, so like that took out a whole bunch of them. But there's sports bras, there's regular bras, there's bras like that are like regular underwear, and there's some with removable cups and all this other stuff. So we spent a couple hours in the store looking for bras. I tried on I think 7 or 8 of them just to see which one was fitting. And the problem with me is that for people who are born male, my cup size is very, very small, but the strap size is much bigger, so I have to have like an extra large strap, but like an A cup. And,
in other words, it was hell.
And then also my left side is smaller than my right, but I basically said, you know what, I just need temporary bras until we get to when I get top surgery. So I'm just like, alright, I want some that moderately fit me, and I found 3 that pretty much fit me strap-wise. The cups are a little bit roomy, but not like swimming in it like half of them. So like the ones that I found work well until I get top surgery.
In other words, it was hell.
I had fun.
I don't understand you.
Ari, one thing you have to understand is
you're very feminine, unlike Micah.
I am a princess, and I hear a kid in the background.
Yeah, I have no idea whose kid that is. There's always fucking kids here. Kill me.
I don't want to kill you, Ari.
Please do it in my suffering.
Ari, I love you. Stop.
No. I want out. I'm done.
Ari, we talked about this.
But how soon is soon?
You can release
We talked about this. Let me play the game.
But what if I prevent you from playing the game?
I will hang up this phone call.
I will turn this goddamn car around.
You're streaming.
I can turn off the phone call. I can still stream without you.
You say that, but you know you need us.
No, I need you, Ari, and
say that again. Softer, sweeter.
Do it. Well, that's going into my next fan fiction.
I need you, Nick.
Yeah, that's gonna be my next fanfic.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, God.
You set yourself up for that.
Yes,
Why
you did.
why did I sign up for this?
Because you love us.
Because you have no fucking choice.
Because you put up with our bullshit.
You're lucky I'm gay.
And you're lucky I'm Australian. I know why I said that.
That I'm an asshole.
Sora, Donald, and Goofy will turn this stream around.
New Zealand just announced a ban on semi-automatic rifles. Just like that. Huh.
Only took a day.
Jesus Christ.
It's almost like, you know, you can respond to problems and
yeah. I know.
I mean, I'm not a big fan on banning, but it's only banning one thing, so it's good on my book. I gotta close my door. Hang on.
49 people. Oh my god, it's so depressing.
Hey. It's ridiculous what keeps happening, but I was playing Final Fantasy XIV today to get my mind off it, so.
Okay, I closed my door.
I need to start planning Final Fantasy VII video because I got my Famicom, my original Nintendo Famicom in the mail last week. That I'm using for the video.
Talking about?
Final Fantasy VII. I'm doing this big video for Final Fantasy VII. I'm gonna open up using my Famicom. So I got this. I bought this $20 Famicom on eBay. I don't even know if it bloody works. Probably not.
Yeah, it probably won't work, but we'll roll with it.
I'll do it in post. I just need to use it just to see me just popping in and playing with it. I can add the gameplay. I can add the gameplay footage later in post.
Okay.
It's all done in post.
I'm looking on Reddit, and there's this amazing subreddit called Today I Learned, which I literally go on to every morning, so I don't wake up with fucking Twitter. This latest fucking shit is amazing. It reads, today I learned that a Florida man was awarded $37,500 after cops mistook Lay's donut crumbs for meth. Daniel Rushing was pulled over. When the cops searched his car, they tested white crystals they found and tested it positive for meth. Rushing told them they were donut crumbs, but they wouldn't listen. That is not a fucking Florida story that you would expect to hear, but it is wholesome and pure, and I will take it.
Wait, what are those? It's just donuts.
It's better than reading the whole choosing beggars and entitled parents subreddit that I've fallen deep into.
Dude, I recently discovered r/Black people Twitter. It is amazing. I love it so much.
This is why we need to start making a Reddit storytime stream. Like we just reciting these conversations in different voices. It'll be awesome.
Honestly, when it comes to Reddits of people being dumbasses, my top 3 are Murdered by Words, Choosy Beggars, and oh man,
Entitled Parents.
No, not Entitled Parents. God. I honestly can't pick a third. I want to say Black people Twitter so bad, but I haven't looked at it enough. I don't know. Okay, look, for now, let's just say Murder by Words and Choosy Beggars. This is amazing.
And I have no idea what you're talking about, so
we're talking about Reddit.
I only use Reddit to promote videos.
Okay, look on Sorrow. There's an amazing YouTube channel. His name is Sorrow TV. And he just reads subreddits, and funny voices. His Murder by Word series is amazing and it's my favorite, and you should watch it.
Maybe.
He is a really fucking good voice actor. That is all.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing today? You doing fine? You doing well?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing well.
What's up? How's it going in his house?
It's going pretty good. It's going really well. We got an exchange student yesterday, and that's been fun.
Oh, really? Where are they from?
From Japan. Basically, my brother's high school. Yeah, my brother's high school does this exchange program with a school from Japan that, like, at the start of the year, they come over here and they stay with us, whereas kind of like later on in the year, they go over there and stay with them. So, yeah, we have an exchange student, staying with us for 2 weeks.
Oh man, only 2 weeks?
Philip, where are you from?
Australia.
Tassie.
Whoa! That is
I'm
like
from
the perfect location.
I'm from Tassie.
I'm from Melbourne.
This entire time I thought you were American or some shit.
You didn't realize?
He's definitely got that.
He's definitely got the accent, and he's
not
only
as thick as yours, Nick.
He's only online at night.
Night our time.
What is time?
I don't know. Time is confusing and fucked up, and I don't understand it when it comes to people on the other side of the world.
Oh god, what is that? Okay.
You're on your phone. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Being on your phone during Discord calls, that's a lot of times it doesn't work.
Philip, how does it feel to be living in hipster central in Australia?
Wait, where do you live?
That's what Melbourne is. That's what Melbourne is.
So is Melbourne like New York or California?
Melbourne, okay. Sydney would be like New York. Melbourne would be like Chicago.
No. Okay,
no. Shut up. Sydney would be New York. Melbourne would be Portland.
Okay, no. You just said hipster, and when I think hipster, I think uppity, pretentious New York assholes, and then I think even more uppity, pretentious, egomaniacal Californians.
No,
I don't know any of these people. Okay.
Okay. Ari. When I say hipster, I mean people who are wearing all these, wearing scarves and writing in stupid poetry books and.
So London.
Drinking the stupidest, most deconstructed coffees in tiny little cups and trying to sound.
So London.
No, not London. Fuck off.
Well, I gotta say, like, because what place in America has shit weather that fluctuates constantly? Because
Michigan.
Michigan. Rhode Island.
To be fair,
Rhode Island.
Philip, you guys do have a ripoff of London Eye.
Okay, then if I'm going to fight you in this fucking game of the Oppression Olympics, I'm going to fight you over who has even worse weather. It is Michigan. Trust me, we suck.
If you go to New England weather is, if you don't like it, it's gonna change in a few minutes.
Okay.
We had a thunderstorm yesterday. A few days ago, we had a snowstorm.
Okay, but
no buts.
Have you ever? No. Wait. Let me ask you this: have you ever experienced 4 seasons in one day?
Me? Yes.
No.
Yes, I have.
Did I get you beat? Screw you! Michigan has worse weather.
Okay, Ari,
it's not a competition.
I know.
Ari, does Detroit have rising African gang factions?
What the fuck?
What?
That's what happened.
Explain.
That's what's happening in Melbourne right now. We're having African gangs shooting up everybody, shooting up each other in Melbourne. Isn't that what's happening?
Welcome to Detroit.
Well, in Melbourne right now, it's really just like I haven't experienced any, like I haven't seen anything myself. But that, on the news, like, every once in a while I'll hear, oh, a gang's doing this, and it comes up, it doesn't come up always, but it comes up just frequently enough to make you go, Jesus Christ, not again.
Okay, see, this is how you know that you live in a better fucking area than I do, because in Detroit, violence and crime is so it's like daily, and you expect it. So whenever it happens, it's just like, well, I'm used to it.
No, yeah, because in Australia, you're most likely going to get killed by the wildlife. Like, like you take a photo of the outback in Australia, and the tagline is, "There are 70 creatures in this photo that want to kill you."
In Detroit is honestly, I don't think Detroit is the worst or most dangerous city in America, because there's other cities that have it just as bad as us. But when it comes to like statistics and the high ass insurance rate and the cars and the violence, it's like, yeah, we're shitty. We are so fucking beyond shitty. I mean, you thought Flint was having trouble? No. No. I live here, and I can tell you, this shit sucks. It is a place for losers. It is a literal set for a horror movie. No matter how much development you do, no matter how much money you sink into this place, don't come, run away. Now, I don't care if like people visit and they say, oh, it's not that bad, it's nice. No, I've lived here for 19 years. I want out now.
Well, it could be worse. You could have been making Holden cars.
I swear, this place would have crumbled and died if we weren't the automotive capital of the world. I swear to you. It's like the only reason keeping this place afloat is that we were like the birthplace of cars. Thanks, Henry Ford. You were the villain. Henry Ford was the villain in Brave New World for a reason. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
Yeah, but Melbourne, I like, it's a weird experience living in Melbourne, because on one hand we get basically everything, but on the other hand, Jesus Christ, our weather is crappy.
Yeah, like you get all the goddamn Aussie rule teams, and I still get screwed over. God damn it! Oh, we give you the Hawks half the bloody season. Now fuck off, mate. Give me one of your actual teams.
This stream has turned into a Prussian Olympics between an American and two Aussie fucks.
Can we get back on something positive?
What is positivity?
Okay, hey, you guys continuously mock me for being Australian, so what are you gonna have to suffer it?
Ari, come on.
What did I do? I'm just sitting here.
You're egging him on.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Ari, I half the time I feel like I need to give you a timeout.
What? I already got a timeout, though.
No. Okay. Then half the time you want to give her a timeout, the other half you want to give her a spanking.
Oh.
More like she's the one who wants a
Alright, now you need a timeout and a banning.
Which one?
Both.
Okay, Ari, say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Bitch,
I'm gonna have to stop having you on streams. You two encourage each other too much.
Ari, I think we don't welcome it anymore. Let's go and have our own stream with blackjack and hookers.
AKA the fun stream. We're sorry. We love you.
In fact, we got the blackjack in the pot.
You see, this is why I can't have nice things. I try to have a nice, fun stream where I play Kingdom Hearts, and it devolves into something else because these two knuckleheads do whatever the hell they do.
So, Philip, how are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. I just woke up, so, I'm still a little, just recovering from that, but I'm mostly recovering from that. Yeah, I just saw this freaking fan-made okay, so it's a purposely bad fan-made trailer of Kingdom Hearts. Hey, what way to tie this into the stream? Where essentially it's like a Michael Bayified Kingdom Hearts, where Hobbs and Shaw from Fast and Furious play Sora and Riku.
Okay, if Michael Bay did it. Okay, if Michael Bay did a Kingdom Hearts movie, Kari's tits would be hanging out like boom.
And the key would create explosions.
And you know what? In Kingdom Hearts the movie, they'd have an appearance from Jessica Rabbit.
I would love to see that. Also, link that right now, because that sounds kind of amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, hold on. Let me just. Yeah, I'll get the link.
I don't know why, but I am insanely looking forward to this Hobbs and Shaw movie.
The Fast and Furious movies are like my favorite guilty pleasure.
I've never been for the Fast and Furious movies because I've never been a motorhead. But I'm not gonna lie, The Rock and Jason Statham in a buddy cop, odd couples kind of movie is just pretty much just see who can one up the other one in explosions and shit.
Well,
one up the other one, more like, hey, let's measure our dicks.
You know, Vin Diesel and The Rock hate each other.
Yeah, they do.
I put it in the I put the trailer, like the parody trailer.
I got it.
Movie.
Wait. Who hates Vin Diesel?
Vin Diesel and The Rock, guys, slow down.
Like legit, like in real life, they don't like each other.
Oh, they hate each other.
Yeah, like
Why?
in the last movie, they were not agreeing together once. That's how much they hate each other.
Why do they hate each other? What the
Then
hell
you take over this one because you watched all the goddamn movies.
It's something about like behind the scenes crap, but yeah, I forget what it was.
Because I'm guessing it has something to do with money.
No,
I think it was creative differences.
I can't remember.
Neither can I. It was so
I would have to
long
pull
ago.
it up.
It was so like I remember like The Rock called Vin Diesel a candy ass, and that made
I've got The Rock. I've got a Rock interview. Then I had a few discussions, including an important face-to-face in my trailer. And what I came to realize is that we have a fundamental difference in philosophies on how we approach movie making and collaborating. It took me some time, but I'm grateful for the clarity, whether we work together again or not. Okay,
Again, The Rock called Vin Diesel a candy ass, and that news exploded.
Excuse me, The Rock has called everybody a candy ass.
But this was legit.
Yeah, but like no, I have to agree with that. He calls everyone a candy ass.
And I mean, come on, you can't smell that The Rock was cooking that, you know?
Oh god, yeah, he was some major beef.
Speaking of The Rock, is anyone wanting to see Fighting with My Family? Because that looks good.
That seems great. I've
been wanting to see it for a long time.
Unfortunately for me, I'm a wrestling purity, and the fact is, I know that it's been so, exaggerated. One, The Rock didn't help Paige's career. Two, Vince Vaughn's character doesn't even fucking exist, because if they really want to have a real trans, it would have been Dusty Rhodes, and he has such a southern lispy accent, they could never take him seriously.
Yeah, you cannot replicate Dusty Rhodes.
Listen, I'm Dusty Rhodes. Listen here. You could be a big star, and because I'm the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and you know it, Daddy-o. You may seem like a little kid, but I'm grown something big.
At first I was wondering, like, yeah, why didn't they just get Dusty Rhodes? But now that I'm thinking about it, no, please don't try to replicate Dusty Rhodes.
And the only other trainer they had was Bill DeMont, and
no.
And the thing is, the movie completely ignores her entire NXT run.
Hey Rom, how's it going?
Women's champion there, so it's like. She suddenly goes and she had this big breakdown, like, oh, I can't do this anymore. And then she goes back, goes to WWE, becomes women's champion, and that's like, okay, what about the NXT part? What about the part where she actually became the star?
You spent like a good year, like over like a year in NXT, and now suddenly like, oh, we're just gonna show her like her victory on Raw. It's like, no, like you're just completely shafting NXT there. Come on, guys.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway.
Neither do I. I'm just listening to this. Like, I want to see it, even though like I don't know anything about Paige or her career or anything about wrestlers and their backgrounds. I just want to see it for the family drama. That's all I want to see it for.
Although I have to say,
quick TL. Oh, sorry. You go first. Sorry.
I mean, it does look good. I will give you that. I'm surprised. A WWE studio movie that's actually been well received. This may be as good as the Mickey Rourke movie, because that was pretty much like the other side of it. Like,
Oh,
this
come
was
on,
about
come on,
girls.
come on. We had some great WWE Studios movies like
The fucking cartoon crossovers don't goddamn count.
no,
the Marine 4 and 12 rounds and
12 rounds
Xeno
and
Evil.
the chaperone. The chaperone.
I have no idea what you two are talking about. What is this right now?
A lot of shitty WWE Studios movies.
Cool.
Basically, this stuff is not even good enough for a petrol station bargain bin.
Cool.
And all of this is going over my head, so...
I know.
Yeah. Well, okay. To be fair, most of your Kingdom Hearts stuff goes over my head, so this is.
I'm currently playing the game, so technically you could pay attention, and it wouldn't go over.
Just a quick TLDR before, for what we were talking about before. NXT essentially is the developmental nurturing ground for people who come into the company. Thing is, it was designed to help up and coming talent and homegrown talent that WWE has. But a lot of independents. It's also been used for a lot of independent staff to come into the company as well. So
it's basically to tune people into the WWE style compared to say the independent Ring of Honor style in New Japan.
Hang on, my dog is barking for some reason. Please pray for me that I don't get shot.
Because before that, they had things like Sin Cara and just people who weren't knowing how to really handle in WWE.
The previous Sin Cara, the botch central Sin Cara.
I'm still alive.
Yay!
Why would you fear your life?
Bitch, I'm from Detroit.
Straight out of Detroit.
God damn.
So, you excited for Wrestle Goddamn Mania?
No. Honestly, I just feel like they try so goddamn hard. Like, here's a crazy idea. Here's a guy. Here's another talented guy. What if these two had a match? I think I might have to watch that. I was more hyped for the entire Wrestle Kingdom card. Just in the fact it was like, oh, these matches are going to be so great to watch.
I actually think, I actually think some of these storylines going into because here's the thing. When it comes to WWE, all I ask for is have an entertaining storyline with an entertaining match at the end of it. I'm not expecting Okada Omega matches out of out of WWE. You just can't have those kind of caliber matches in WWE. You can sometimes, but not to that extent.
Again?
Yeah. And the problem I have is Becky's out of the match. Charlotte's in the match. Becky's now in the match. Blah, 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 blah. Dude.
I will admit that the storyline has been overcomplicated, and this is where I've gotten a bit of pushback.
It's not even that. It's not even the fact it's overcomplicated.
Let him talk. Jeez.
Sorry.
I'm hyper.
But it's it's not this is where I get a little bit of pushback, but it's I actually don't mind there being a triple threat instead of it just being Ronda and Becky. Because here's the thing, Charlotte gets has been getting a lot of pushback over these past couple of months, and people are like, oh, she's being treated like Roman Reigns, and I'm like, if she was really being treated like Roman Reigns, the whole point of her, her being shoved into the match and being given everything she wants, that's the whole point of the storyline. And I really love how they've been booking Vince McMahon, not just here, but just as a whole, where it's he's the whole character that we've been perceiving him as, in real life, where it's oh, we want this one thing, but he's no, this other thing works best, it's best for business, and
I mean, look, I agree. I don't mind that they're doing a triple threat. It works, all right? It's two great stars and Ronda Rousey, let's be honest here. But the whole way they went around it was just it wasn't even bad. It was just lazy. Just Vince coming out saying, I don't like you. Here's your replacement. And then doing it again 2 weeks later with Kofi, which And the whole fact that they're now referring to Kofi as a B+ player with Daniel Bryan, I'm like, no, what?
I actually like. No, I'm gonna actually defend that one. I actually think the Kofi program right now has been pretty goddamn entertaining, and I actually like the whole B+. B+ player.
I want Kofi to win. That's pretty obvious he's gonna win. But the problem I have with WWE is they don't have storylines. They have a storyline. They have the storyline, which is basically McMahon versus Austin. They've done it so many goddamn times, from everyone from Bryan himself to Roman Reigns and everyone in between. Basically, the underdog versus the authority, and it's just so goddamn boring. It's enough.
The thing is, with the whole underdog versus authority thing, you know, there's different ways you can, like, you know, go about it. With Roman Reigns, they didn't go about it like in nearly the amount of like other way you can go about it. In a different way that you can go about it. Like with Roman Reigns, it just failed miserably. With Bryan versus the Authority is actually, like, I wouldn't say it's probably the best. I think it's up there, but for me personally, it's actually my favorite wrestling story from the WWE of all time. And like, I love Bryan versus the Authority so much. I thought it was such a perfect, because you see, it's someone versus the Authority. Yeah, it's someone versus the Authority, like, you know, McMahon versus the Authority. But the thing is, Austin was such, like, you know, he wasn't an underdog. He was a rebel, but he wasn't an underdog. But Bryan was a major underdog in the WWE, and I love that dynamic. And what they're doing now with Kofi, what I love is, okay, yeah, it's him versus the Authority, but what makes it work is that his opponent is Daniel Bryan. And, like, you know, now that Bryan, you know, 5 years later has gotten to that top dog, you know, like, I'm a big star, you know, he's a big star now in the WWE, and he's a heel now. It works so well because now it's, you know, he's become exactly the thing he hates, and I think it works really well with Kofi.
I will admit, I love the custom belt Bryan made with the burlap sack and the wood. That was really clever. Really well designed, I will admit. I'm wondering, wait, have they actually sold replicas of that yet? Because I really want one.
Not sure.
I wouldn't mind if Kofi just actually keeps that belt designed. It would be kind of funny.
I was just about to ask about that. At WrestleMania, if Kofi wins, it's like, I have to wonder, well, like, when he wins, is the New Day gonna bring out like a trash can and pull out the old belt and like just give it to him, and then
it's gonna be covered in hot dogs and other shit, like
and Bootio. We have the Bootio belt.
But of course, I'm fearing that something might happen to the New Day, and like Big E or something turns heel. I'm like, no.
I don't want him to.
No.
Look, here's the thing. With the New Day, and for the longest time, people kept saying, oh, split them up, but they haven't. And you want to know why? Because the New Day is the best thing to have happen to every single one of these men, and they don't want to split them up, because going past this point, you are setting yourself up for major failure. And I'm glad that they haven't split them up, and I'm glad this is the way I've wanted them to treat the New Day for the longest time. You know, have them as a tag team, but also have them do their own individual thing as well. It's, you know, they're treating the New Day how I've wanted them to treat the New Day for a long time now, and I really like it. I think they're doing a really good job with them. I
love the New Day. I think they're fantastic. I love their gimmick. I think they're great, you know, individually too. And that's the sort of thing that we need with people who actually have like a gimmick that we can get behind. And it's like, even when they aren't winning, they just have such positive energy that I want to get behind them.
Like the music is just so I just love it so much.
And their feud with the Usos from 2017 was one of the feuds of the year in my book.
Hey, let's keep it PG. You know it's good. Just don't get all rated R like your boy Xavier Woods.
I was bursting out laughing at that segment. I was like, oh, poor Paige.
Like I'm surprised I never did a scene where the New Day just walking backstage and like, oh, hi Paige, hi Xavier, you look nice, you too.
Maybe that's why fighting with my family they didn't cover Paige's NXT career, because of the whole Brad Maddox and Xavier Woods thing.
No. God, no.
Everything that you just said in like the past 15 to 20 minutes was like entertaining white noise. I just want to say that.
It's better than you being angry at Detroit, Ari.
I know, right?
I will say this, okay, because wrestling is truly the nerdiest goddamn thing in entertainment. Wrestling is probably the nerdiest thing. Seriously.
I love it.
I will debate you on that because I can think of way more fandoms that are so deep in their shit.
Really, because I can tell you, because Star Wars just has only 7, 8, 9, 10 movies to criticize. WWE has 20 years of a weekly program that people just go insane over.
Excuse me? Have you seen Doctor Who?
Yes.
Yeah, but
you're
Doctor
forgetting
Who,
we're Australian. Australia is Doctor Who's second home. God damn it!
Exactly.
And yet you still don't have all the lost episodes. Shame on you.
Dude, Doctor Who-lock is like the nerdiest crossover thing I've ever seen. It's kind of adorable.
You need to go to a wrestling forum and just see how.
I don't have to. I used to have Tumblr.
The IWC is just fucking crazy.
It's become even worse now thanks to Red, because I used to be on like the no DQ forums and that kind of stuff back in the day. I remember actually trying to get footage of stuff before YouTube became prominent, before torrents became prominent. It was just such a pain in the ass just to get stuff that happened just that day. It's insane.
Yeah, and just like the IWC is like the internet wrestling community. That's what IWC is, internet wrestling community. Yeah. The IWC is what summarizes it well is there was a little like edited clip that I retweeted a while ago of like a recent Batista and Triple H segment where Batista just keeps going, give me what I want, you better give me what I want, give me what I want, and then it cuts to a clip of Triple H where he's like, we're gonna give you what you want. Then it cuts back to Batista and he's like, that's not what I want. That essentially sums up the IWC. They don't know what the fuck they want.
Yeah, but I don't think Vince knows either, and he doesn't care.
That's true.
What do we want? We don't know. When do we want it? We don't know.
No. What do we want? We don't know. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? We don't know. When do we want it? Now.
Will you people ever be pleased?
Political Twitter.
Pretty much. I want this. Here you go. That's not what I wanted. You didn't do it right.
Politics.
The best summation I have of wrestling is just like the fans don't know what they want. You give they ask for something, you give them that, and it's like, no, we want back to the original thing.
Wait, so you mean Voltron?
Philip, what about this dickhead senator who was who was really racist after the Moss shooting, getting an egg smacked in the back of his head?
I can watch that clip so much.
He punched that kid, and it's like, honestly, you kind of deserve it.
You know what? Yeah, look, the kid kind of deserved it, but you know what?
No, I'm talking about the guy.
Look, the kid, I admit, probably deserved to get punched, because if you do that kind of stuff, But you know what? He's a goddamn hero. He's up there with the guy who headbutted Tony Abbott in Hobart.
Yeah, I can watch that so much.
Because this guy stands to the right of Pauline Hanson. I didn't think this guy was thrown out of One Nation for being too extreme. You didn't think that would be fucking possible.
Yeah, oh dear God, Pauline Hanson.
Okay, Pauline Hanson, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically Sarah Palin's attitude with Trump's racism, working in a fish and chip shop.
Yeah.
And somehow getting into politics.
Wait, who's Sarah Palin again? I don't fucking care about politics.
I can see it from my backyard.
Sarah Palin, the Alaskan governor who was running with John McCain in the 2008 election.
Got it. By the way, I'm on Reddit and there's a picture of a sign, because you know how students are striking because of climate change. One of the students have a sign that says, "Why should we go to school if you won't listen to the educated?"
And I love how I love how they're saying, oh, they should go back into school and learn maths and English.
It's
They're
like
striking
you
for a
guys,
better future.
Right,
you
right,
guys should
right,
stay in school. You don't know what
I
you're
should
talking
learn-
about. It's
right,
affecting us.
You're right, I should learn maths to figure out how many years I can still live on this goddamn planet.
Math sucks. It's
Most politicians failed math anyway.
As soon as I could drop maths, I just dropped it like a sack of bricks.
I just
I couldn't
kind
drop
of
it until-
meandered through it all.
I learned
Yeah,
math
it's like I
twice because
I couldn't give two shits about maths. I really could not give two shits about maths.
I only paid attention in art history, and English. Those were the only classes I paid attention to.
well, see,
and yet somehow at
Ari,
my
this
own
is-
school, I used to get good grades.
Ari, this is nothing against anyone who ever history because like there's a lot of people who do history, but like history is kind of like my trigger. It's kind of like my trigger word right now because, like, okay. Like, I'll cut the story short, but essentially, I liked history throughout, like, years 7 to 10. So come my, like, my VCE years in years 11 and 12, I was like, okay, I might as well pick history as one of my subjects. So I picked history, and I did it for like the first half of year 11, and just long story short, I had a major breakdown because of like the amount of the stuff I had to do. Yeah, and not only that, but also my teacher was kind of not helping in that regard.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, she was kind of a bitch, and it was, and essentially.
I'm actually back at school right now because I had diplomas, graphic design, multimedia. I couldn't find work. Ended up working at Meatworks for a few years, and that pretty much, and I got laid off because of the livestock situation.
Wait, you guys had a livestock situation?
Well, no. What was happening was that instead of processing lamb and such locally, lamb was being shipped live to other countries to process it there because a lot of lamb we process is exported. So the government allowed live exports. So instead of processing the lamb here and then exporting it to countries, they just take the lamb over there into the Middle East and such and process it there. So I was out of a job.
That really sucks. That's like the bubble just popped. But anyway, back to your history story, Philip, because I really want to hear the end of this.
Yeah, it's like I ended up just freaking breaking down at one point because it was building up and up and up, but like at one point I'm just in my philosophy class, which in comparison I fucking loved because it was just a handful of us and it was great. But I was in my philosophy class. My history teacher just pops out in the door and she was like, hey, sorry, can I just speak with Phil for 1 second? So I get out and like, she starts berating me because like, oh, you didn't complete like this and this work. And I'm like, yes, I did. And she's like, no, but you didn't complete this specific criteria about it. And like, she just kept berating me. And like later that day, I just kind of like broke down. And eventually it just got to the point where I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this subject anymore. So like I asked if I could drop it and they were like, yep, you can drop it. So I ended up dropping the class.
No.
I had a teacher like that. Like for me, my best subjects were English and I was actually really, really good at math personally, but science was the thing that really got me going. Like I don't, to this day, I don't understand science. It's so boring to me. And
oh man, I love science.
Let me finish.
I'm just saying. Sorry.
Anyway, I had a science teacher that was the freakiest thing ever. Get ready, strap in. It's story time with Zenith.
Oh God.
This teacher lost my homework. I gave her stuff, and she would lose it. And this is like when I'm already not doing well in the class as it is, I do makeup work. She loses it, so I have to stay after class trying to make everything up and do all this stuff. And like she spends her time in class not teaching the subject, but talking about her llamas on her farm and how she takes. Restrains them with like these like hats or whatever, the weirdest shit. And then she comes into class one day and tells a story about how one day she just found clothes underneath her garage floorboards.
That is not a good teacher.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And she kept talking like normally it wasn't even the fun parts of science. She would just talk on and on about things that I did not understand or care about. And the same thing happened with math. Like, I was in honors math. I was really, really good at math up until I believe it was algebra 2 or yeah, like I was an ace at geometry. Yeah, so algebra 1 and geometry, like straight A's. I was in the math leads. I was doing really, really well. And then algebra 2, I had a teacher who did not teach the subject well. Whatever she was doing, I did not understand how she was teaching it. And it just, like, I couldn't understand any little bit of it. And it was just like, a teacher can really make or break a subject. I wish I could have, like, dropped it, but unfortunately it's, you know, it's high school. But it's just like, I'm very, very good at math, but I was nearly failing that class because I didn't want to do anything because I couldn't understand anything because they weren't teaching it right. And come to find out, like, I'm a machinist. I'm a machinist by trade, a CNC machinist. So when I went back into this program, it was a program for the unemployed. Essentially, I quit my job and I went to this program. They retaught me math, and I understood it this time. Up until like sines, cosines, tangents, like I was doing trigonometry like a pro because the teacher actually sat down and explained what the hell everything was. I'm like, oh, no wonder I understand it this time, because you actually taught me.
Jesus Christ, I feel so bad for you guys, because honestly, I feel like I had it so good. Like, my school, we never had honors or AP or any of that at both schools that I went to. And I always had amazing teachers, and honestly, sometimes I wish I stayed at my old school, but unfortunately I was bullied so bad and I punched a hoe in the face. But at my new school, I met Emma and Devin, so I'm glad I went to my new school as well. But like my old school...
Ari, you are not punching any hoes on my watch.
I don't care. But no,
yeah, my school,
I honestly got out of my old school at just the right time, because when my friends and I reconnected, they said you left just in time because everything went to shit. Like they had a teacher who, instead of teaching, she would just preach the word of God in Jeebus.
How is that legal?
I don't know. Like when I left that day, it was like a Friday, and my mom was like, "Oh, we already found her a new school anyway. It's like the perfect time to pull her out because their semester is about to start." I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye to my friends or my really cool teachers, because I had a dope English teacher, a dope art teacher, a dope history teacher who was a huge comic nerd. So sometimes we would talk about comics together in free time. And a lot of the teachers were cool, and a lot of subjects were cool, and I was taking like engineering, and I learned about 3D printing and whatnot. At my new school, it was online, and my new school, I didn't have as much fun. I don't even think there is any fun to be had at school, but I made some good friends. But honestly, with all the horror stories my friends told me when I left, it's like, oh shit, I really did dodge a fucking bullet then, didn't I?
Yeah, I was in a lot of honors classes. I was AP English, which I dropped after 1 year because there was just so much work. And it's like, it's not even that the classes teaches you more advanced stuff. It's just they give you more work. And I'm like, why do I need more work? Why? Like, that's the entire thing. Like, I'm grateful for honors English, if only because it introduced me to a book called The Mists of Avalon, which is all about the history of King Arthur from the perspective of the women, which I really enjoyed. But other than that, it was just work. And this was when I was working at summer camp, so I didn't have the time to do all the summer work and all this other stuff. So I was just like, it was overwhelming. Way too much.
My English teacher, my English teacher was dope because it is mandatory to read Shakespeare and the Odyssey. This guy was like, hey, I know how it is. I know you're going to be bored to tears. Read the comic adaptation. We'll work with the comic book.
Yeah, when it came to Shakespeare stuff, like my teachers, like, no matter what it was, they were just like, you know what? I don't blame you if you just like when the first time reading it. Like, I don't blame you if you just read the No Fear Shakespeare version of it first and then read the proper version.
In middle school, it was like middle school made me hate classic literature because we had to read To Kill a Mockingbird like everyone else in the world. We had to read Gifted Hands, the Ben Carson story, because, you know, Detroit, and he's from Detroit and blah, blah, blah. Like, I swear to God, middle school put a lot of emphasis on goddamn Detroit history. Like, I give a shit. But in high school, my English teacher was so dope. He was like, read the comics. Whereas in middle school, it was, oh, you have better read the book and don't expect the movie adaptation to save your life. Like, I watched the movie To Kill a Mockingbird dozens of times, and I watched it again recently on Netflix, and I love it even more now than then. And I want to read the book again because I'm getting back into classic literature. But middle school killed it for me. I swear to God, the only mandatory reading book that I read in middle school that I actually liked was Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck.
I was so pissed because in my final year of high school, you know, because previously, like year 12s were, you know, they got to study a graphic novel called Mouse, which was essentially it was set in
I
World
know
War
that
II.
one. I gotta read that.
Yeah, and like the Jews were represented by mice, and
the cats were the Nazis.
Yeah, the cats were the Nazis.
Oh, you
like,
killed Jack. God damn it.
Yeah, and and I was like, that sounds so interesting. I want to read that. But like literally the year that I did year 12, they took it off they took it off the the program, and I was like, God damn it, I want to really read that. You know, in exchange, we got to watch Rear Window by Alfred Hitchcock and study that, and that was cool because now I think, you know, now Rear Window is one of my favorite movies from Alfred Hitchcock, but you know, I still really would have liked to read that book because, you know, that sounds so interesting.
I completely don't understand why books are banned because you know you have a good English teacher when they do not ban you from reading. Like my English teachers, they would like have banned books, quote unquote banned books, or books that were like once banned but now nobody gives a shit anymore on the reading list. And they would always encourage us to read a banned book, basically. And it's just, I swear, I feel like those teachers were the people that had to be, you know, kind of become anti-ban and anti-censorship, because there are some amazing books that are unfortunately banned. Like, I recently read Brave New World by Huxley, and I thought it was terrific, especially the ending, and it's such a quotable book. And I'm like, this is banned because of orgies? Or is it banned because Detroiters and Henry Ford?
Oh, stop killing goddamn Jack! Why?
No, Jack deserves to die.
I don't get it in any other sequence.
And let's be honest here. Australia know far too well about things getting banned.
Oh god.
I just don't get it in any other sequence. If your party members die, completely fine. But here, if Jack dies, it's game over. Just
now you know my pain when I first played Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah, but like,
I was actually one of those kids who loved Shakespeare, so I read it
so
like
boring.
in its Shut the fuck up.
You are
such a nerd, Zen. You are such a fucking nerd.
We're breaking up right now.
Some Shakespeare stuff. Some Shakespeare stuff I really, really like. Some of it I'm like, yeah, this is boring.
No, but I really love Shakespeare. Like, I loved reading the plays. I loved the Odyssey. I love that old school stuff because it actually is written with an air of people who know what they're talking about. Because a lot of the times the books that they ask us to read on the syllabus and whatnot were just horribly written, and I could barely read them. Half the time in class, if I did not like the book, I would BS it, and I would still get an A. It was kind of funny.
Reading Shakespeare is boring. Actually, watching a Shakespeare play, depending on how, like, how wild. Yeah, because it depends on who's playing it. Because like, a lot of Shakespeare plays can get like, really like zany, and I love that. Like I watched Richard Richard III. I can't remember if that was exactly Shakespeare or if it was some other English writer, but like, but yeah, I really love that because of like just the acting during it, and like, in terms of actually reading Shakespeare, the only one I had any like enjoyment out of was like Macbeth, but like, other than that, and there's also the fact that I have a bias against Macbeth because actually during my year 11 theater studies play, we actually did Macbeth, and you know that was a fun experience.
Man, oh my god, Rom, I really need to read that book because it is currently all over PewDiePie's book subreddit.
Oh,
so
can we not mention him during the stream,
that's
please?
Added to my list. But for Shakespeare, I will never, ever, ever read Shakespeare. You cannot get me to read Shakespeare.
You uncultured swine.
I am trying to read more classical literature. I recently finished The Little Princess. No, not recently. Last year, I finished the first book of Anna Green Gables, The Little Princess, and The Secret Garden. So those were good. Like, reading children's books was a good jumping off point for me.
Oh, finally.
Then I went to my library, and on my bookshelf, I have The Hunchback of Notre Dame and The Count of Monte Cristo, which I'm looking forward to.
Monte Cristo?
Sorry.
No.
If I may make a recommendation, this isn't the most like like cultured book out there, but I actually recommend reading this one book called Dorothy Must Die.
Oh wow.
Which is essentially it's the wizard, like, yeah, it's the Wizard of Oz Dorothy, but it's essentially this alternate universe with this one girl. She ends up in Oz and she finds out that Dorothy has basically risen to power along with the Scarecrow, the Lion, the Tin Man, and they've risen to power, and the witches are actually like the rebels that are like on her side, and they have to take down Dorothy. It's actually it sounds fanficky when you first hear about it, but it's actually a really, really good read. I actually highly recommend it.
Oh my god, that sounds like I Hate Fairyland all over again. If you have read that comic, you know what I'm talking about. But let me see, because I swear to God, I go to my library like every week or so. And recently I finished reading Down and Out in Paris and London by George Orwell. Really, really interesting read because it is just him recounting living in poverty in both Paris and London. And it's interesting to read because of the dialogue, because it was written during that time. It is a primary source from that time period. So reading and studying that dialogue is very helpful when writing. And there's an amazing quote from it that I actually wrote down, and it's about living in poverty and adapting to poverty, and I'm trying to find it. But I found it interesting because of like, climate change and how everything is going to be different when, the earth, gets all fucked up. So the quote goes, if you set yourself to it, you can live the same life, rich or poor. You can keep on with your books and your ideas. You just gotta say to yourself, I'm a free man, and here, he tapped his forehead, and you're all right.
The only George Orwell book I've actually read, and this is the most generic answer you can give, but like Animal Farm, and I absolutely loved Animal Farm.
Let's not mention him, Rom. Let's not talk about that.
I am a Pews fan. I've been watching him since 2013.
I said let's not mention.
Let me just explain myself because he asked a question. I'm just gonna say I am a fan. I've been a fan since 2013. I've gone on record time and time again that I don't care about his actual controversies. And I'm just, I'm just really sick of having my fandom be shit on. But I've been a part of multiple fandoms that have been shit on. So I'm just not going to say anything. It's your opinion. I just have to ask why sometimes, Like, I feel like there's so much unnecessary hate in the world, but you can't really pinpoint the source of anger. So I'm a fan. I am not ashamed to be a fan. Go ahead and think whatever you want. I'm just being 100. So yeah, that's it. All right, I'm done we'll stop talking about it for tonight. And I have to let my dog back into the room. God damn it.
Ari, you're fired.
Yeah, it's just I
really wish when I say let's not talk about this, she listens, but okay. because I didn't want to bring it up. But anyway,
Yeah, I could go,
I'm back.
honestly,
What are we talking about?
we're talking about how I think this is a good time to end the stream.
I have to leave anyway because my footage finished rendering.
Alright, anyway, this has been an alright stream. I just want to give my computer time to rest because it keeps like, it doesn't say any drop. What is that?
I think that was Nick.
Hello?
Oh, it's...
Yeah, you're like really weak.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, there you
you're
are.
like
You're
that.
back
How
to
about that?
normal.
Yeah, my the little microphone was up. Anyway, are we ending?
Yes, let me finish.
Sorry. My fault.
I was...
Again.
No, it's not... Will you let me talk?
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Just shut up. Let me talk for 1 second. I'm ending it now simply because I keep seeing instances where we're not having dropped frames, but it keeps saying encoding overload, which means that my computer's overheating a little bit. It's probably from my render earlier. In any case, Ari, now it is time to end the stream. I'm Zenith Rule. Thanks to you guys for watching on Twitch and on YouTube. We'll talk to you later. Have a good one, guys.